Hey, good morning. I'm Daniel Burkholder, and I'm excited to bring you some valuable information on how to merge SEO and web design. Now, let me back up just a little bit. I'm the founder and CEO of Body Shop Marketing. Our mission is to help auto body shop owners help more people, their families, their communities, their staff, and of course, the valuable customers they serve. Today, I am bringing to you information to help you grow your online marketing through merging SEO and your website design. I've got a lot of information here, so I've got notes that I'm going to be working from. I have 6 main parts to this. First of all, we're going to talk about the mobile-friendly design. Number 2, readable content. Number 3, loading speed. Number 4, sitemaps. Number 5, metadata. Number 6, user-friendly site navigation. Now, as you're probably figuring out, this is a lot of technical stuff. I'm going to try to keep it simple because I want you to be able to go and do something with this information, whether it's you personally going to your website and looking over, or whether it's you going to your web designer and saying, hey, can we just double check to make sure our website is doing this? Or maybe you have somebody in your staff that takes care of your website. But I want you to be able to have something to take away today that you can implement. Let's get after it. Like I said, I've got these 6 main points that we're going to be working from. Number 1, mobile-friendly design. Did you know that over 60% of potential customers search for auto body shops on their mobile devices? You really want to learn how to capture these mobile users. I have 5 points here on this one. Responsive design. Basically what this means is your website needs to automatically resize and reconfigure itself for whatever screen a person is using, whether it's their large desktop or their tablet or their smartphone, whatever size, you want to have your website having that responsive design that it automatically adjusts to whatever screen size your mobile searchers are using. Number 2 on this one is you need to have a fast loading speed. Mobile users expect that quick access to information. You have to minimize the large images and use efficient coding techniques to keep your site loading swiftly on those mobile devices. Number 3, mobile-friendly navigation. You want to simplify the navigation for mobile users by using the clean, intuitive menu structure. Another important thing is having those touch-friendly buttons and easy contact information, because if somebody has your website pulled up and your phone number, boom, they should be able to touch it and right away go to a phone call, because of course we want to turn those visitors into paying customers. Number 4, focus on mobile SEO. This, of course, improves your site's visibility on search engines, and using those relevant keywords, whether it's auto body shop, auto body repair shop, paint shop, collision repair shop, and of course, having your city name in there ties those two together. If somebody searches auto body shop near me, it brings up your shop. And of course, your goal is to rank higher on the mobile search results. If you have any forms on your website, make sure they're very mobile friendly. They're resizing themselves when they're on a small screen, and keep the forms very concise and easy to fill out. Of course, reducing the friction for your potential customers. That's number 1 on keeping your website mobile friendly. Now, let's go on to number 2, readable content. All people want to know is if you can solve their problem. We don't need a lot of extra stuff on your website. All people want to know is if you can solve their problem. Maybe they've been in an accident. Can you solve their problem? Maybe their window isn't working properly, isn't going down. Can you solve their problem? Maybe they need a new paint job. Can you solve their problem? Readable content, I here again have 5 main points on this one. Clear and concise language. Use clear, straightforward language in your website content. Avoid the auto body shop jargon and technical terms that may confuse visitors. They don't care. They just want to know, can you fix their problem? Aim to have that conversational tone that's easy for everyone to understand. Another important one is having proper typography. What in the world is that? Basically, that is an easy to read font. And what I mean by font is the characters on your screen. Make sure it's easily readable and the font size is easy to read as well. Ensure there's proper contrast between the text and the background. If you have a dark background, you're going to need a light text. If you have a light background, you need a dark text. And make sure that you have a pretty standard font that's going to be compatible across a number of different devices. If you're using some really strange font for your typography, that could cause a problem depending what device a person is on. Point number 3 is breaking the content into sections. Rather than having one huge page of content, we need to break that into sections because we like reading in bite-sized portions rather than this huge body of text. Organize your content into these well-defined sections, have descriptive headings that grab people's attention, that define what they're looking at. So if they're looking for collision repair, boom, they can go to that section and read that. It helps that user to quickly scan, find what they're looking for. Make sure to break your content into sections and make sure your content is optimized for mobile. We're going to say this probably more than once. 60% of your potential customers are searching for you on their mobile devices. Make sure it's readable on a mobile device. And that is by adjusting the font size, the line spacings. Of course, test your website on various different screen sizes to make sure that your content is legible and doesn't require like excessive zooming and scrolling. Maybe the font is way too big and the person has to scroll and scroll and scroll to read just a couple paragraphs. That needs to be changed. All right, number 5, visual content integration. Basically, what I'm saying is make sure you have visual elements to go along with your written content, whether it's a picture or a graphic or a video. Use that to help make your content more readable. All right, so we've covered off number 2, readable content. Now we're ready to go on to number 3, site loading speed. Is your shop's website slower than a snail on coffee break? I don't know, but if it is, it easily could be costing you customers. All right, there's a few different ways here that I have that you can help to make sure that your site loading speed is optimized. Number 1, image optimization. Just imagine if you have huge files for your images on your website, how slowly that is going to load. Make sure your images are compressed and resized to reduce their file size. And of course, this is without compromising quality. And also implement lazy loading to ensure that images only load when they become visible on the user's screen. We don't need to load all the images at once on your website. Just load them as they're needed. That'll help to optimize your images. Also, number 2, minimize your HTTP requests. Reduce those numbers. The fewer the requests, the faster the loading times. Now here again, very technical. So speak with your web developer about that. Number 3, browser caching. Implement browser caching to store those static files on the user's device. This allows the returning visitors to more quickly load your website and browse. The browser can retrieve those files much quicker. And number 4, back to the mobile optimization. So minimize the use of large media files and consider implementing accelerated mobile pages, AMP, to create that lightweight and fast loading versions of your pages for mobile users. Okay, we are ready for number 4, sitemaps. Did you know that websites with sitemaps are 2.5 times more likely to rank higher in search results. That is incredible. 2.5 times more likely. So make sure that you're properly using sitemaps. How does this affect your shop's website? I got 5 points here. Understand what a sitemap is. Basically, what a sitemap is it's a roadmap for search engines, and primarily Google as the main one. It helps them to crawl and to guide them through your website's content. That sitemap becomes a guide to the search engines, and of course, then those search engines can turn out better results for when somebody's searching for an on-body shop. XML sitemaps. Number 2, create an XML sitemap for your website. And this is a file that search engines use to find and index all your web pages efficiently. So that is for the search engines. Now, number 3, the HTML sitemaps. This is for the visitors. It helps them to navigate your website more easily and find the information they need. So there again, those last 3 points are quite technical. Speak with your web developer or whoever takes care of your website to ensure that that is being done properly. Number 4, regular updates. This is not something that is just like set it and forget it. This is something that needs to be done and needs to be updated on a regular basis. Make sure that this is being updated properly. I'm not going to put a time on it, but make sure this is being done every few months. Number 5, submit to the search engines. So make sure your sitemaps are submitted to Google, to Bing, to Yahoo through their webmaster tools, so they have that direct route to your website. All right. Wrapped up sitemaps. We're ready for number 5, metadata. Unlock that hidden SEO treasure chest your auto body shop website has been missing. Let's dive into metadata. This one is here again, a fairly technical part of your website. I'm just going to name a few of them. I've got 5. Title tags. Craft those compelling and descriptive title tags for each website. So you want to make sure you're including the main keywords, assuming somebody has done the keyword research properly for your auto body shop. Include them and keep the title tag under 70 characters to ensure that they display properly in the search results. Number 2, meta description. Write engaging meta descriptions that provide that concise summary of the page's content. And here again, include those keywords. And this is important as well to make sure that it's natural. Don't just plop in the keywords and it sounds like this guy's just trying to fill up his keywords. Make sure it's natural and aim for about 150 characters on your meta description. Number 3, header tags. You want to make sure you're using header tags H1, H2, H3, etc. to structure your content. And these tags help the search engines understand the hierarchy and the importance of your content, while also making it more readable to visitors. Remember how we talked about earlier, the breaking your content up into readable sections. Here's where you can use those header tags to do that. And it has the benefit of the search engine understanding it better, as well as the potential customer. Number 4, image alt text. Optimize your image alt text with descriptive and keyword-rich phrases. This not only improves accessibility, but it also allows search engines to index and rank your images. Number 5, schema markup. That sounds technical. Implement schema markup to provide the search engines with the structured data about your auto body shop, such as business hours, location, customer reviews, and this can enhance your search engine listings with those rich snippets. Utilizing metadata is a great way to boost your SEO efforts, improving your search engine rankings, and of course, attracting more potential customers to your website and turning them into paying customers. All right, one more to go. Number 6, User-friendly site navigation. Don't let your website's navigation be that roadblock to a potential customer becoming a paying customer. I have 4 ideas to make your website easy to use and memorable. Number 1, have a visual service map. Incorporate a visual service map on your homepage that highlights different auto repair services and let visitors easily see the range of services your shop offers at a glance. Make it easy for them to see the services. Number 2, FAQ chatbot. So FAQ stands for frequently asked questions. And you could have a chatbot that answers these common questions about your services, your pricing, your hours of operation, providing that instant assistance and building and helping to build trust. Person can say, hey, what hours are you open? And the chatbot replies, it gives the hours. And this is all automatically happening without you having to be implementing them. Number 3, including customer stories. Creating that spot on your website that showcases success stories from satisfied customers, maybe showing before and after photos of the repaired vehicle, and giving that testimonial because it inspires trust and confidence, turning that visitor into a paying customer. Also, you could include a live repair progress tracker, offer that ability to track the progress of their car's repairs in real time through an online portal. It's kind of like a GPS for their car's journey through your shop. All right, let's wrap this up. How to merge SEO and web designs. So we looked at 6 different parts: mobile-friendly design, readable content, loading speed, site maps, metadata, and user-friendly site navigation. Go review your auto body shop's website to ensure that it's performing, because ultimately you want to turn those visitors into paying customers.